Welcome, Aquarius, to your October 2023 ethics reading with me, Daniel Natal, where you'll get your Natal chart. This month is going to be kind of a mixed bag for you. You're probably going to have some tiny career challenges that may be happening to you this month. Also, be careful of your health. Luckily, though, this month has some bright spots. One of which is kind of like Halloween with statue Daniel wearing his Halloween costume this year, so you're going to have some kind of headwinds that you're going to be facing, but you're also going to have some good times as well. So the mood generally this month is going to be cheerful for you. I will read to you from my ethics deck here. It's filled with the greatest thoughts, insights, and proverbs of the greatest minds, the most illustrious thinkers and ethicists and philosophers of history. And the universe may be sending you a message because, as I said, I am intuitive. I do kind of believe that the universe kind of, tells you things. And I will shuffle the deck. And I will pick 3 cards at random. And the first message to you is, to educate a man in mind and not in morals is to educate a menace to society. Teddy Roosevelt. To educate a man in mind and not in morals is to educate a menace to society. You Aquarians are very creative thinkers. You guys never take kind of surface reality, as it is. You always kind of plumb deeper, and you ask questions, sometimes uncomfortable questions, but you want to get to the truth. You're a truth-based group, kind of like my symbol there, right? The A and E for actionable ethics, and it creates the people say Illuminati symbol. It's not, but anyway, it's based on kind of the 3 levels too of Plato's taxonomy of society. Where at the bottom you have senses-based people, in the middle you have honor-based people, and at the top you have truth-based people, right? And you guys are the truth-based people, like philosophers and scientists and stuff like that. You always ask questions, but it's not enough to be intelligent, right? You have to have some kind of moral substrate. A purely intelligent person, somebody who just goes by data, by intelligence, is a very dangerous person, according to Teddy Roosevelt, right? What we've been kind of steered away from is wisdom, right? The zeitgeist of this time period as well is, oh, you want unconditional love. And our ancestors, however, weren't about unconditional love. They were about the acquisition of wisdom, right? That you're not going to find fulfillment in the shifting sands of emotion, right? And we're kind of told, oh, emotion, emotion, emotion. No, don't build your castles on sand, right? Wisdom is the point that Teddy Roosevelt is making. It's not enough just to be smart. Try to be wise this month. The next message for you is, we are like chameleons. We take on the hue and color of our moral character from those who are around us. John Locke. We are like chameleons. We take on the hue and color of our moral character from those who are around us. And that's true, just kind of getting back to what Teddy Roosevelt said, right? So it's not enough just to be smart. Try to be moral, And it's funny, getting back to that, they used to call sociopaths the morally insane back in the 19th century. It wasn't the mentally insane, because they weren't, mentally insane. There was nothing mental off of it, but they were the morally insane, the morally unhealthy, right? And so be careful of, like John Locke said, be careful of being around bad people. Like there's that quote from Euripides, and St. Paul quotes it in the Bible, bad associations spoil useful habits, right? So if you're around kind of negative people, that's going to rub off on you. So be careful of that this month. Another message for you is, moral courage is higher and a rarer virtue than physical courage. William Slim. Moral courage is higher and a rarer virtue than physical courage. So yeah, those 3 messages kind of go together, right? You have to stand up. You have to stand straight. You have to have a stiff spine. You have to do what you know is right, rather than just kind of, going along with the crowd. Ethics is not going along with the crowd. Ethics is doing what is right, regardless of what the crowd is doing, right? So it's not about conformity. It's about being like the small child in the Emperor's New Clothes, the Hans Christian Andersen story, where he sees kind of lying and he doesn't like go with the lie, and he bucks the crowd and he tells the truth, and he's the hero of that time period. Now you're being taught to be conformist. You're being taught to be the crowd that stays silent, the yes men. And ethics tells you to do otherwise, especially this month. So we'll end it there, and I will see you next time. Remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. And if you want some extra personal ethics coaching for an issue you might have, you can set up a Zoom call with me by pressing the button below in the description. Pick what calendar date and time you want, and we can hash over whatever thorny moral dilemma you're facing. Also check out my ethics fundamentals course. The links are below, and I'll catch you next time.
The world is suffering from a moral decline. We've been lurching from one crisis after another due to a lack of ethics in society. You can do your part now by considering ordering my Ethics Fundamentals courses for your children, or if you're a small business owner, using them as part of your onboarding process for new employees. Employees these days have horrible soft skills. Help them out by teaching them ethics. Businesses lose 7% in revenue due to employee theft. Train a more ethical workforce and save some of that money. According to the Ethics Center in Australia, a 10% increase in ethical behavior is associated with an increase of 2.7 to 6.6% in individual wages. Implementing ethical structures makes your company more investable as well. Make ethics a part of your business processes, or if you're a parent, part of your homeschooling curriculum. Go to www.actionableethics.com and press the button to order the course. Actionableethics.com. Order now.